What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another episode of the Becoming 1% Better podcast. I'm your host, Coach G, and I am hyped, first of all, because you guys have not gotten to see the new flag yet. Huge shout out to my boy Zach and Freedom Flagpoles. Hit them up for any of your flag needs. They're awesome, excellent customer service, and they are an American company. They're amazing, and they killed it. Look at that. That's sick. And second of all, I am really excited about this subject that I'm going to talk about today because this is a subject that I have to continuously revisit myself. And I think it's something that would help so many of us actually see progress in the things that we may not be seeing progress in. And the reason I really want to talk about this, right, is because I feel like people are so quick, right? As soon as they don't see results in something, as soon as they see that the needle is not moving in the right direction, they are so quick to wanting to change course or adjust something or maybe change the goal and sometimes even just quit, right? To just stop chasing after that thing. But realistically, I think it is so important for us to be able to sit in front of the mirror and talk to ourselves and ask ourselves if we're actually doing what we should be doing to move the needle in that direction, right? It's fun to say, like, I have goals and I want to move this way and I want to achieve this and I want to have a better account and I want to improve my fitness and I want to lose this weight and I want to improve my relationship. But when it comes to doing the things necessary to actually achieve that, it is so important for us to be honest with ourselves and really ask, am I doing what I should be doing? Am I being consistent? Am I putting the effort forward that I should be putting in or that I say I'm putting in, right? Or am I taking shortcuts? Am I doing it half-ass? Am I whatever it is? Like, am I only tracking some food instead of all food? Am I snacking on things here and there? Am I taking bites and licks of my kids' food? Am I maybe not tracking my Starbucks coffee? And I think sometimes, really, actually, all the time, right? When we actually sit in front of the mirror and we ask ourselves that question and we're not moving in the direction we want to be moving in, a lot of the time, the answer that we get back is not going to be the answer we want to hear. Because if we're being honest with ourselves, right? If we were doing everything we should be doing to move the needle in the direction we want to be moving it, then the needle would be moving. We wouldn't be stuck. And I think that is something that is so powerful for us to be able to do and for us to be able to be honest and truthful with ourselves about. Because, right? And I'll use this as an example, right? So say somebody wants to lose weight, they're not seeing that happen, right? And instead of asking themselves these questions, right? Instead of actually diving deep and looking themselves in the mirror and figuring out if they're doing the things they should be doing, if they're being consistent, if they're being honest, if they're being truthful, if they're giving their 100% effort, right? The first thing they want to do is, oh, I need to change my calories. No. If you weren't being consistent with the calories you're at right now, what makes you think that you're going to be consistent in the calories you're about to adjust? What if literally just be getting a little bit more consistent? What if literally just stopping the snacking between meals that you're not tracking literally started to move the needle in the right direction? What if just eliminating that Starbucks coffee that you're not tracking would start moving the needle in the right direction? And listen, I'm coming on here and talking about this because this is something that I have to continuously assess, right? There is some areas in my life where the needle isn't moving in the right direction. The needle isn't moving where I want it to be moving. So I have to sit back and really ask myself, bro, are you doing the things necessary to move the needle? And honestly, sometimes the answer doesn't feel good. Actually, most of the time the answer doesn't feel good because, like I said, if we're not moving in the right direction, it means we're not doing something, right? And I wanted to share this with you guys because I think this is something that holds a lot of people back from actually pursuing that one thing and actually achieving that one thing, because they never take the time to ask themselves these questions and be honest and adjust and adapt, right? maybe I'm not being as consistent. Maybe I am taking more bites and licks of things that I shouldn't be, right? Maybe I'm not getting my steps as consistently as I should be getting. I'm not getting my steps. Cool. I'm going to make it a point to start getting my steps. Now you address the issue. Goal's still the same, right? But you actually address the issue that is going to move you closer to that goal. Instead of just changing the goal completely. And regardless, I see, and this is not just in fitness, but I see so many people like, oh, I'm doing this, I'm chasing this business idea, right? And then I see them again, they're chasing a different business idea. And then I see them another time and it's like they're chasing it. Same with fitness, right? And it's because they feel like they're just not getting the result. And they're blaming outside circumstances. They're blaming external factors because they're not willing to come back and ask themselves these questions and be honest with themselves. And if you can't do that for one thing, you can't do that for anything. And again, I'm not coming in here and saying this is something that I have to continuously do. It's something that I just had to do a couple days ago. I really just had to sit down as I'm journaling and really ask myself that question. Am I doing everything necessary? And the answer was no. So what happened? Okay, the answer is no. So what's my plan of attack? What would make me more consistent? What would make me move closer to that goal if I did more consistently? And now I wrote it down and I'm chipping away at it, right? So, man, I really want to hop in here and share that with you guys because I do find that a lot of people would stop quitting things. A lot of people would actually start seeing results in the things they want to see results in if they were able to just literally sit in front of the mirror and ask themselves these questions and be honest and truthful with themselves. So anyways, I hope this made sense. I hope this is helpful. If it was, let me know down in the comments what your thoughts are. I want to hear from you guys. What are some areas that you feel you may not be being fully honest with yourself about? What are some areas that you haven't been moving the needle in the right direction, but it's literally just because you haven't actually sat in front of yourself and asked yourself if you're doing everything you could be doing. Anyways, I love you guys. I appreciate you guys. And make sure you guys like this video, right? Comment, share it with somebody that probably needs to hear it. And if you have not subscribed to the channel, man, come on, bro. Give me a little subscribe. You know what I'm saying? Anyways, I love you guys. I hope you guys have an incredible rest of your day. Get out there and get 1% better every single day. Let's go.